trust successful entrepreneurs rather than professional politicians to make America great again. The ubiquitous Trump, however, has no place among my case studies because his politics as a private citizen had remained at the national level, and his role in world politics is POTUS, a representative of the state. Whether he mixes private interests with international diplomacy needs investigation, but it is outside the scope of this book, which concentrates on billionaires as transnational non-state actors. But for the same reason, billionaire kleptocrats, which use their office to protect and expand their wealth, will not be covered. Until quite recently, billionaires were largely absent from the study of U.S. politics, even in some of the foremost books on the politics of inequality. In Jacob Hacker and Paul Pearson's Winner-Take-All Politics, Charles and David Koch receive one sentence, just as other wealthy conservative activists of long standing, and in Martin Gielin's Affluence and Influence, George Soros and the Koch brothers share one short paragraph. To be fair, it was only in 2010 that the Supreme Court's Citizens United decision liberalized political finance in America, which then allowed billionaires like Sheldon Adelson or Thomas Steyer to spend hundreds of millions of dollars during subsequent election campaigns. Since then, following up on Jeffrey Winter's pioneering examination of oligarchy, social science has slowly woken up to the potential power of billionaires in America. Tellingly, Theda Skocpol, once known for the structuralist argument that revolutions are not made, they come, came to reach the conclusion that the Koch network is sufficiently ramified and powerful to draw Republicans into policy stands at odds not only with popular views, but also with certain business preferences. None of this research extends its horizon to world politics, however, and within the study of international relations, IR, billionaires are more or less absent. Only in the specialized subfield of global health governance, where the influence of the Rockefeller Foundation and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, BMGF, is hard to ignore, have billionaires received critical attention. Yet as many billionaires have acquired their wealth in global business and finance, some of them have also entered world politics. Analyzing them requires, at the level of theory, a rethinking of individual agency in IR, as the discipline has largely been focusing on collective actors, be they states, international organizations, multinational corporations, MNCs, or social movements. Their status equips billionaires with capacities that turn them into singular individuals. Most obviously, their enormous wealth is a highly fungible power resource to pursue their goals. Having conquered the business world may also confer a sense of anything is possible to a billionaire's venture into politics. Especially through philanthropy, George Soros and Bill Gates have made bold attempts to transform the world's political and social configurations. Such activities bring us back to a central ontological problem in social science: the relationship between agency and structure. Are billionaires super actors with extraordinary capacities to change the world? What structural constraints and opportunities shape their behavior? The rise of billionaires since the 1980s can be linked to material, ideational, and institutional changes, which have created an enabling environment that has allowed more individuals to become ultra-rich. At the material level, during the first half of the 20th century, the two world wars and the Great Depression had wiped out much pre-existing wealth. Globalization, which increased steadily since the 1950s and strongly after the 1980s, has amplified the benefits of those who succeed in winner-takes-all markets, for the simple fact that it enlarges such markets, and thus the profits to be made. Consequently, owners of MNCs form one of the largest groups of billionaires on the Forbes list.